Happy weekend, everybody. We're about to see my commute of the whole Interstate 90 from Boston, Massachusetts to Seattle, Washington. So here we go. About to load the profile up. Yeah, let this game load. This might be around 2 hours to get from the East Coast to the West Coast. As you see, the Mexico map. Constant updates, always check on that. So before we start heading on the roads, let's look at the map. See, I'm starting from Boston, Massachusetts. Interstate 90 starts over here, so I already put my waypoint. We're going to drive through Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, Montana, Idaho, and Washington. See, my journey ends over here. Seattle. You see Canada up there too. Canada, I have that map as well added to the game. You see Vancouver, Canada. I see the whole Interstate 5. This is Portland, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. Then we got the whole California. You know, that's the first state of the game that first came out, the original. It goes all the way down. Look at Tijuana, Mexico. I got the Mexico map as well. So yes, we about to get started. I gotta drive at least 3,000 miles. The whole Mexico map right here. Some of it I have. Okay. So let's get it started. I'm about to start driving. So yes, here we go. It's about to be 8 o'clock in the morning in Boston. I'm gonna drive this whole commute. This shall be interesting. No traffic, so little traffic morning rush hour, not bad. See my vehicle right there, I customize it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video so far. When I'm about to start driving, I'm gonna switch the camera view. So let's get it started. Interstate 90 starts in Boston. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Just want to make sure everything is ready for me. I got the gas fully. So let me change the the mini map. See the stop light right there, green, good. It's not yellow, it's not red. let me cut through these vehicles. I gotta watch out for pedestrians too, if they pop up. Oh wow, sorry about that, oops. But you're in my way, that's what happens. I just left Boston. Now I'm gonna see what these signs says right here. Every sign I see, I'm gonna stop. So this is what we got here. Manchester, New Hampshire. Portland, Maine. That's for going north. I'm assuming that's Interstate 95 going north, yes. But if you go south, Providence, Rhode Island. Then New York, New York. Well, we still on Interstate 90. We're not going Interstate 95. Nope. Here we go. Now I'm really driving right now. Let's go. So yeah, we just left, you know, the city. I know a lot of cities and towns are not in this game still on this Coast to Coast mod 130 version. But I'm in Massachusetts. This should be the Worcester area. Then Springfield and Pittsfield, Massachusetts would be in the west side of Massachusetts. I left the east side of Massachusetts right now, but the central Massachusetts. In the region I'm getting close to is the Berkshires. Now I see Interstate 91. Let's see if hopefully it's a sign that come up so I can see what cities has been mentioned. If not, I know about hard. Since I live in the East Coast, I know most places. Well, no sign. Oh, I guess where I made this map forgot to put the signs in. But yes, if you go north Interstate 91, I think it takes you to Burlington, Vermont, or Nashua, New Hampshire. Southbound Interstate 91, Hartford, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut. Also Springfield, Massachusetts. Now I see Albany. That's for New York, upstate New York, the capital of New York. See the mountains? That's the Berkshires. Also the Hudson Valley. The Hudson River runs up New York, all the way upstate. So right now I'm about to leave Massachusetts, about to enter New York. I see the poles, light poles in the middle coming up. Finally we see some signs. Last time I seen signs when I left Boston, Massachusetts. So what do you got? Albany, New York, and Plattsburgh, New York, more upstate. And after that's Montreal, Canada. But southbound Interstate 87 is Poughkeepsie, New York, then New York City. Also other cities, Newburgh, New York. Also, this game don't have the Tennessee Bridge, but I know that's a long ass bridge. Also, Kingston, New York, you pass by as well southbound. See, the exit says Albany. Saratoga Springs and Plattsburgh, New York is coming up soon. Welcome to Albany. Yep, I was right. Sign come up again. So yes, everybody, like I'm repeat myself, this American Truck Simulator, as you saw me click on the game on my computer, coast to coast mod. I got the whole United States. I know I didn't show you the whole map, but as you can see, I do have it. So we just left Albany. Now Schenectady is right next to Albany, but Schenectady is not in this game. So on, this is Interstate 90, so Interstate 87 is gone. That went northbound. Northbound 87 will take you to Glens Falls, New York. And also Saranac Lake. Now Interstate 90, this is up in upstate New York. It runs through the Mohawk Valley. And a couple of cities that runs on it, it's Amsterdam, Utica, Rome, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, and Niagara Falls. Also Herkimer. Oh, we got traffic. What is going on? Oh, that's okay. Oh, not an accident. State troopers. Yeah, they ain't a pain in the ass. True story. So, for the past couple of days, I've been doing videos of American Truck Simulator. I'm so addicted to this game. I don't want to play no other racing car game but this. Even though other car games will be racing, GTA 4 and 5, Grand Theft Auto. It got some racing features in that game. Or more racing games I'll be playing is Test Drive Unlimited, For Crew, Need for Speed. LA Midnight Club. It's a better game, racing car game like Mario Kart. It's a fun game, not really a real racing game, but it's fun. It's fun. But let me go back. Let me focus back in this game. New York is a long state. See, New York City is in downstate New York, I call it. And Long Island is right next to it. So Interstate 81. There was no sign, but if you go north, they take you to Watertown, North Syracuse, then into Canada with their cities. Southbound Interstate 81, the city of Syracuse, Cortland, Binghamton. Then if you want to go more south, you know, take it to the Southern Plateau, Southern Tier region, Poconos, Wilkes-Barre, and Scranton. That's in Pennsylvania, them cities. But, you know, between New York and Pennsylvania, you got New Jersey as well. So we're approaching Rochester soon. One thing about Rochester, Buffalo, and Niagara Falls, it sits right on the lakes, one of the Great Lakes. I believe it's Lake Erie is called. New York is a large state, depending on where you're coming from, but you go across New York, it's almost like the same length as Pennsylvania. Surprisingly, you know, New York got a lot of mountains and hills. I'm surprised you're not going up and down that much. It's like a straight path. But that's the way I believe Interstate 90 is anyway. Going across upstate, it's a little more flat. Whereas when you go to western New York, central New York, you know, a couple of hills. In eastern New York, you know, you got the mountains. See, you saw Buffalo, Niagara Falls coming up Interstate 90. If I were to exit, I'll be getting towards Rochester. Okay, what we got coming up? Alright, southbound 290, it's Elmira, New York, and Williamsport, Pennsylvania. But I'm going west 90 to Buffalo and Niagara Falls. Yeah, Williamsport is in central PA. Rochester again, that's the third exit. Three ways to get to that city. So the scenery is starting to change, as I see. Went through a lot of trees. Since I got to New York, now it's nothing but grass. Wow. Pretty soon, I spoke too quick. See those trees over there? I guess, you know, the mods, they might create buffalo. They might. I see trees around. They put Rochester but not Buffalo. I wonder why. They didn't even put Niagara Falls. I don't even see those names in the map. Ain't that something? Oh, on the left side of the mini-map, I see a white symbol and a yellow symbol. I believe that would take it to Canada. I believe Toronto, Trenton. Okay, we got construction. Alright. I can see that much. That they added some construction parts to the game for this update. I like this vehicle because it goes up to like around 150 miles per hour. That would speed the process going through the whole United States. Right now, I'm still in the Northeast. but soon I'll be in the Midwest. Wow. It seems to me that I'm gonna start running into a lot of construction sites, so I must be extra careful while traveling. All right. I see some busyness coming up. What do we have? So, East Interstate 86, which is known as Route 17, that's in New York State, the city of Jamestown and Binghamton. But I'm going West 90, Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. So let's go. Welcome to Pennsylvania. So that blue sign. So if I went, so that Interstate 86, take it to regions called Allegheny, Catskills, Finger Lakes, Leverstocking. What's this again? Medville, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for South Interstate 79. I'm continuing to Ohio. Same sign like before. The reason why I'm stopping this is to see that, you know, what the modders did to the game. You know, the cities that take you to, that's real life signs. The highways and the city name, that's real. Just want to show you how it looks. In the event you don't have this coast to coast mod, or you never made it this far yet. I'm still in the East Coast. Not the coast, but the eastern US. But after Pennsylvania, I went into Ohio. That's when I entered the Midwest, which is right now. Welcome to Ohio. Still got a long way to go. It runs on the lake shore. So yes, the little part of Pennsylvania, the city that's around is called Erie. At the end of my destination, I will show you the whole map of the U.S. I already showed you some of Canada and Mexico. Mexico is a small area, you know, it's mostly in the west. It's 80 miles to see out of Mexico. Also, the whole country is not developed yet. The whole area, not yet. Central America is not done yet. But Canada just goes all the way across, just like the United States. I don't have Alaska yet either, or Hawaii. So that's Cleveland. To go to Cleveland for that exit. But Toledo, Ohio, and Chicago, Illinois, it's approaching soon. I'm in the Midwest. I know pretty soon I have to turn. I have to look at the mini map. So Interstate 77 will start from here. If I was to keep going straight down, it would take me to Parkerburg. I don't know if that city is in Maryland, Ohio, or Pennsylvania, or West Virginia. I'm not sure. But I know Charleston is in West Virginia. So that's a fact. But I'm going westbound in the state 90. Toledo will be the next city in Ohio, then Chicago, Illinois. We'll be right after that. If you want, Interstate 77 starts from Ohio and it ends all the way in the deep south. And you will run into North and South Carolinas. Then, I don't remember if it continues Georgia and Florida. That's unknown. I would have to look at the map, but I don't want to. I just know 77 goes to at least the southeast, at least. I forgot how far. But I just left Cleveland, Ohio, the home of the Cleveland Cavaliers, the NBA team, LeBron James. Kyrie Irving left that team. He got traded. So a lot of times the signs you see in this highway, they repeat themselves. I already know I gotta pass to the rest of Ohio, then Illinois. They forgot to mention Indiana, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna pass to Indiana. Maybe the city, probably the Indianapolis. That's a large city and also the capital of Indiana. I think so. Also the city called Gary. Interstate 75 is approaching. And I do know this. Interstate 75 was all the way down to Florida. I think the furthest it will go to is I know it passes Tampa. I think it goes to Naples and Miami. I cannot forget about Atlanta, Georgia, ATL. It passed through that area too. And also, Interstate 75, it may run through Kentucky and Tennessee. It may, or near it. Alright, here's your proof the sign's coming up, but I know North 75, Interstate 75, the Motor City will take you to Detroit, Michigan. So, yes, Toledo, Ohio, then Detroit, Michigan for the north. Westbound, I see another new city right under Chicago. It's called Des Moines, Iowa. So far, I think I have done 25% of my travel time. I got 75% left to go. Now we can start speeding now. Nothing coming up no time soon. I should be able to fly through this highway. Did a couple of slowdowns. So yes, one thing about the Midwest, it's a lot of flat lands, empty land. So many open space. That's why so many severe weather and tornadoes. Lots of heavy and strong thunderstorms. Because it's so wide open. Plus, I noticed this game they didn't add the Appalachian Mountains. They didn't add that in here. But in Microsoft Simulator, they do have it. That's an airplane game. I love that game as well. That's a real life map. I'll be flying airplanes in that game. Be driving cars. If you drive a regular car, it's like you're driving in real life. For example, I drove a regular car. I timed it too. I drove the whole New Jersey Turnpike with Interstate 95. It took me 2 hours to get through the whole thing. Real life time. I'm not joking. Maybe because I had a slow ass car. But nah, I drove like 60, 70 miles per hour, so yes. Reason why I mentioned the NJ Turnpike because that's the only mention of simple ride. Even more popular route between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. It took between 3 and 4 hours to drive the whole thing. Interstate 15 and Interstate 10. I use those two highways only. It took me around 3.5 hours to get from that city to next city. I've done that, yes. No joke. But what I did was sometimes I had a motorsport car, so that time got cut in half. It took me maybe around 90 minutes. My car was driving like over 200 miles per hour. Oh, what is this? What we got here? Welcome to Indiana. I was right about that. So my gas look like I did over 33% so far. I probably could survive for another between 15 and 20%. Then no, I got that math wrong. Oops. Got like 2/3 to go before the gas runs out completely, but I'll stop for gas when I get to the central part of the USA. This turn looked kind of strange to me, so yeah, that was a long, wide turn. Looked like my car's gonna go sideways, like a 90-degree angle, 180. Don't want that. So Interstate 94 is above me. A lot of highways popping up. I must go enter a major metropolitan area, a bunch of cities. So see Interstate 65, 57. So what we got? Michigan City and Kalamazoo for North Interstate 94. But I'm continuing going west, Chicago, Illinois, and Devonport. Now Devonport, I don't know what state is that, but I guess I'm going to find out soon. I forgot what city is located in one of the states. I forgot. I'm not familiar with that name. I know Chicago very well. Chi-Town, Chi-Rock. Been there before. Windy City is called, as they nickname, the Windy City, because in the wintertime it's always windy, cold, and snowy. What we got next coming up? This car came full fast brakes enough. Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio. That's for Interstate 65 South. But we'll be heading towards Chicago, Illinois, and Des Moines, Iowa. I shall be turning soon. So we're about to enter Illinois. Alright, what's up here? I don't see Interstate 90 mentioned anymore. I'm gonna see where it turns at. I don't know if it's this one coming or the next one. We'll see. Let's see. Let me go to the mini map real quick. Cause sometimes the waypoints ain't perfect. So it seems to me that I just follow that waypoint, cause whoa. Actually, whoa, that waypoint is wrong. Is that wrong? Unbelievable. Wow. So you know what? I just gotta pay attention after I leave Milwaukee. Oh, what does it say? Whoa. Oh, let me go back. See something new. Chicago, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri for Interstate 57, and Des Moines, Iowa, and Omaha, Nebraska. That's for West Interstate 80, but I'm leaving right now because Interstate 90, I believe it goes this way. I was following the waypoint. This looks like a normal street because from what I see in the map, this is like a regular route, but it's fine with me. At least I get to go through the city. Hey, welcome to Chicago, Illinois. As you can see, I see one of the tallest buildings in Chicago to the right coming. You see that long pointy antenna. My bad for the crash, but that's what you could tell. This is like a regular route because this is a highway, but I wouldn't see no traffic signals at all. But hey, no problem. So at least I did a little detour. Oh. Now there's a certain part I'm not gonna follow the waypoint. I want to stay on Interstate 90. But Interstate 90s, you don't really see that number symbol yet on this map. But here we go. What's this? Now, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Green Bay, Wisconsin, for for North Interstate 94. Southbound Interstate 55 is Gillette, Illinois, and Bloomington, Illinois. And the next major city going to the Mid-South is St. Louis, Missouri. So here we go. We're headed north, more north. See, that's the highway. That's the highway right here. But this was Interstate 55, but not anymore. Now it's Interstate 94, but it's still Interstate 90. They're just merging together these highways. So as I see, I will be turning soon. Interstate 43. That's the next highway that connects to this. Welcome to Wisconsin. So what we got left coming up? Now, West Interstate 94 is Madison, Wisconsin, Indianapolis, Minnesota. North Interstate 43 is Milwaukee and Green Bay, Wisconsin. At least I saw on the map a couple more states that's around the area. I will show you more of all the states, the whole 50 states when I'm done with all of this. When I reach Seattle, Washington, then I do it. That was a quickie turn. Oh my goodness. Wow. So here we go. So my gas tank is like it's almost done off. 25 to 30% left of the gas. So when I get, from when I'm judging it, when I get to at least the whoa, ambulance, whoa, you almost fucked me over. Wow. Now that's Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When you make a right, going north. Shebuggin in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And it's about to get dark too as well. Whoa. And the same ambulance that cut me off. Did I do a mistake? Oh no, I didn't. Before I missed the exit. Okay, I'm fine. Yes, the next time I see gas in the rest stop, I'm gonna stop next time. The sun is going down. I'm gonna chase after it, but I know I'm not gonna catch it unless I had a private jet. I'm sure my car can make it to the next gas station and rest stop. It's gonna make it. I'm definitely gonna have to stop for that. So I left Milwaukee. I'm still in the Midwest region of the United States. In the U.S., you know, it's a lot of areas to drive at. Especially you got this coast-to-coast map mod. Yeah. I meant to say that. I know it's a long video. I don't know. You know, most people are not gonna watch the whole thing, but at least watch some of it. You have an idea where I'm going. You know what time to start from and end from. You can tell I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't see no gas, no servers, no rest stops, no shops, no truck wait station. Oh! As soon as I said that, I just jinxed myself. But yes, I will be stopping there. That's for Interstate 90. I'm not following the waypoint. The waypoint take me to far further north. Even though the waypoint is probably the shorter, but you know, I don't want to make all these crazy detours. Don't want that. Do. So yes, I'm gonna get gas first, then rest, so I can see the sunshine again. I don't want to see the moon. I don't want to see no darkness. Then I have nothing to see at night, and more high risk of crashing to an unknown place. Don't want that to happen. So between me taking the rest and gas, it'd be a 1 minute break of driving. Okay, I believe I keep going. I keep going straight. Oh, I don't gotta get off. Wow. See, Interstate 90. I want to follow Interstate 90, not Interstate 94. Even though that might have been a shorter, you know, drive to the last stop, but this is an Interstate 90 video. Nothing else. So yes, we're gonna stop here. Or if I see another nearby gas and rest stop. Let me see. Let me look at the mini map real quick as we speaking right now. Hold on. So, as you can see, yeah, if I went to Interstate 94, I went to Niponapolis in St. Paul, Minnesota. Look all I gotta go through. I don't feel like going through that. I want to go to something simple. You see that next one is far. I'm not taking that risk. Don't want to do that. Do. Then I do that. Then I have no gas. I could make it, but I don't know. I wouldn't put it past it, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me exit real quick. Hold on. Only got 377 miles of gas left. I might be able to do it. I think I could do it. I don't know. Let me see. I take the risk. I might be able to do it. Let's see. I could do it. So, cause I want to stop. Like I said, I want to stop for gas and rest one time. I still have enough. Let's hope I can make it. I believe I could do it. I believe I could do it. The guy said 377 miles left, and from what I saw on the map, I think I could make the next gas station nearby. That's what this sign says. Welcome to, damn, what was that? I believe it was, shucks. Hold on. Let me stop it. Oh, Indianapolis. Okay. I didn't want to say the wrong state. I can make the next gas station. I have confidence. I have faith. I'm a brave man. But definitely something for the next one. Definitely. No ifs or buts about that. No problemo. Alright, even though I'm driving in the dark, but hey, have a little flavor to the game a little bit. Have a little flavor. I'm not hoping I'm running out of fuel, but I know I have a gut feeling I'm running out of fuel soon. I'll drive in the dark for a little bit. No problem. Yeah, I can make the next gas stop. It's coming up. I hope I could. Or I'm screwed to death. Whoa, it's pitch black. Whoa! But lucky there's nothing to see out here. Yeah, I can't see what's ahead. I'm afraid red light, 2 red dots gonna appear. I'm gonna be bone rushing, ambushing the car. A lot of headlights, white lights. I see it to the left side. Come on, I want to see the next gas station. Come on. I knew you wasn't that damn far. Seriously. This is why I like driving in the dark. Can't really see well. Look at that. How it not lit it up. Oh well. Make this video a little bit more exciting driving in the dark. Like Interstate 35. I would take it to Indianapolis. Then going south. Oh good, I see a gas truck coming up. Great. Oh, what? You said I pulled him out of the highway? You serious? Wow. Almost crashed into that. That would have been a fatality. Yeah, around the gas. Yeah, whatever. Now, Interstate 35. If you was going, take it to the south, going all the way down south with it would take you whatever's underneath Indianapolis, whatever. But I do know, Interstate 35, it will take you all the way to Texas. I can make that next gas station, no problem. See, I can make it. See, I was right. Yeah! See, gas station coming up. So that long green light. Yes, sir! Good job. Now, definitely after this point, I would have ran out of gas. There'd be no Bruno. Alright, let's stop. Get some gas. My car about to die. Needs some life. full gas tank. Yay! That's what I'm talking about. See the rest stop? I'm gonna do the rest stop and speed the time. So now, like I said before, I only want to stop the gas one time. So, here's the deal. I got 1,620 miles left to go. So I should make this last whole commute without stopping for gas. And I got 1,580 miles to go. So I'm gonna keep going until the gas runs out. That's in the works. So I did mention Interstate 35, Des Moines, Iowa, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, that's where it ends at. Okay, around here. All right, that's all. I see Interstate 35, Wichita, Kansas. All right, that's all. Then after that, you know, you go to Oklahoma City, all the rest of these areas. Then you end in Dallas, Texas. Go to Dallas, Texas. Then stop in San Antonio. Then we got Houston, not too far from that. So here we go. All right, that's all. This one take a little break. So now my goal is I'm gonna drive the rest of the way. The gas run out, I don't care. At least I know I made it to Seattle. Yep, to get my rest. See, I fast for the time. So I just saw the time went up 10 hours. So we're gonna start driving now. Finish the rest of my commute. So here we go. Let's finish this commute. Back to daylight, so now we can see other. So let's see what's up around the rest of these states. I was just being stupid out of the way. I was just zigzagging for no reason. So far, I believe I drove half the commute. I'm up to the 1,500 mark that's left. I think I did like 1,500 miles so far. I got another 1,500 to go, and I'm finished. All right, let's go. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop for gas no more. I'm just gonna keep going. If my gas run out, as long as I make it to Seattle, that's what counts. Because I'm pretty sure there's a service area in Seattle, so if anything, you know, that's it. As long as I make it there, that's what counts. Which I will. That's like technically, it's like you stopping for gas twice, but at least I'm at the end of my destination, the end of it. So that's what I'm looking at. So I believe I've been driving for an hour so far. You know, this video been running for an hour between me loading the game, explaining myself, showing what's around the map, explaining a lot of details. Interstate 29 coming up. Now, Interstate 29 take you to the states I just mentioned a few minutes ago, going southbound, but going north. Take you to North and South Dakota, the Dakotas. That's righty. And that's the closest cities of I see Stockton Falls. I know going north, you You will run to Bismarck. Welcome to Kansas. I just saw that sign. Yep. Now I'm in the plains. So I'm in the middle of the United States, just about. So I'm not really in the Midwest anymore. Now I'm gonna start driving through a lot of long states because I'm getting close to the West. Alright. So Seekers Falls. I don't know if that's in Kansas or South Dakota. Or it might be in the borderline between both. To be exact. So yes, as you see, I'm almost out of the morning hours, about to enter around 12 p.m., which is noon, daylight savings time. I kind of stopped at the rest stop kind of late. I'm not gonna have much daylight sooner or later. Remember, I drove extra distance. If I would have stopped a little earlier for more gas and that rest stop, I probably start from 6 o'clock in the morning on this map right here, but like I said, 10 hours it's a lot of hours to push up in the game. So what I might do real quick, make a quick pit stop. So that's just to the rest stop only, not for gas. Like I said, I want to see what's around the states. Since it's daylight, I want to see a lot of details, graphics. Or you could imagine if see animals or people, I'd be satisfied. I'm like, wow. Or if I see oceans, rivers, lakes, water, ponds, swamps. You just never know you're gonna bump into it. You just never know. That's hidden surprises. You got this whole map to discover. It would take forever. I see mountains coming up. I think I'm heading towards the Rocky Mountains. I don't know. I believe so. Haven't seen mountains and hills in a long time while I was driving. But like I said, the Midwest, it's a lot of flatlands. Now I'm on the plains, Central Plains, so like Central Plains, it gets a lot more hilly. The elevation gets higher and higher than the mountains. And we got this grass. You never know you're gonna bump into something that's unknown. Next thing you know, my car gets wrecked. My commute has been very decent so far. I don't want to do a huge mistake. I've been driving for a long time. Well, I mean, for a couple of minutes. I didn't see nothing. The state of Kansas is not really not that much going on around the state. Nothing around. So I don't know the next city is going to be. I ain't seen no signs for a while. Last time I seen signs when I was in, I believe, Indianapolis, Minnesota. And I believe I was in Iowa or Nebraska, one of them places. That's the last time I've seen signs. I didn't see nothing since. So that's why I said, you know, I'm just trying to take it easy. So yes, this game is so much fun. Like, I'll be playing this game online, the multiplayer. I'll be talking to random people, be chatting. You know, we'll be talking about the game, talking about, you know, if everyone start hiring people in the game, employees, doing jobs, making some money, drag racing, fixing our vehicles, customization. We do it by talking on the mic. It's amazing the server hosts hundreds of people. I'm shocked. Very surprised and amazed by that. But I do want to mention the key point about the online version of this game. There's no AI, no traffic at all. You see how I'm bumping into all these vehicles? You don't see that online. The only time you see a vehicle is if, you know, an online user screen name pop up, which you will see. You will see the screen name be highlighted on top of the vehicle, different colors. Other than that, there's no traffic. Oh, you might bump into construction or cop cars now and then, but at least it stays still. It's a neutral position. Wow, like I ain't seen nothing for a very long time. This state never developed like that. Wow. Boy. That's why if you do one careless mistake, you are really shitting on yourself, because you don't know where they're going to put you at for the service. You don't know where. Maybe somebody you're not going to like. I finally see something on the map. It's been a while. I feel like it's been like 10 minutes. Oh, jeez. Rapid City. I think that city is in Kansas. I could be wrong, but correct me or give me the right answer for that. But it's really not that serious, but at least I know I'm about to enter a city. It's eventually. Who agrees? Oh, this is probably the best race car game in history. Of course, European Simulator. Yeah, that game, that Truck Simulator is, you know, that's the original. You know, you can't knock that either. We finally see a sign. I haven't seen a sign for like over 15 minutes. So what do we have right now coming up? Rapid City. After that, it's Sheridan and Billings, Montana. I'm just curious, where am I in the map? Oh, I'm still in Kansas. Whoa! Oh, so I'll be going to Wyoming first. Then it's Montana. Sometimes you be cutting through state to states. Yesterday I did a coast video on Interstate 80 between New York and California. Y'all need to check that video out as well. Check that out. If you don't feel like driving for yourself, just watch my video. Okay, same thing. The same sounds like before. Okay, I ain't missed nothing important. Yeah, like, I make it easier for y'all, you know, I make a playlist in the video section, so if you want to see nothing but American Truck Simulator videos, just check it out and just click on my section of that. Also, I'm gonna start making some more European Truck Simulator videos. Some of them will be online, some of them just be regular game. If I put on regular game, which means it would be the Mario map. Draw all over that country. One thing about the Mario map is missing, I believe. The continent of Asia is not in it yet. It's not yet. The closest you get to is Russia. And also India. I don't have that yet either. Imagine European Truck Simulator, the modders, the country, they might add is, I see a sign, what is this? Hold up. Welcome to Wyoming! Now I'm definitely in the west. I don't know if it's the northwest or southwest, so in between, but I know I'm in the west. Of course my destination went in the west coast to Pacific Ocean. So yes, I'm out of the plains. I just saw on the map briefly a couple of minutes ago where the highway's next. South of that is Cheyenne, Wyoming. And I believe under that is Colorado or Utah. One of them, but I know they're both near each other. But of course, further south of those states, that includes New Mexico and Arizona. And Nevada is squeezed in between both. So yes, I believe I did another 1/3 of my commute. I got another 1/3 to go. I did like in the 60%, 66%. When I was around the Chicago area, I did 1/3 of my commute. Coming from Boston to Chicago, that was 1/3. Now the next 1/3, it was from, I guess I could say, Rapid City, Kansas. No, I should say between maybe Chicago, Illinois, and Kansas, Rapid City, Kansas. Maybe that, at least around this estimate. Now the last of the commute, which is now. The reason why I say Rapid City, because that's the city that's the only city I passed by for a very long time. So, wherever the next city's next, I see that's the last 1/3 of my commute. I've done 2/3 of the drive so far. I know most of this video you're not really seeing much, but this is how it is. Maybe in the future, when we get all the states from the real developers of the game, we'll see everything. We'll see more, bunch of other stuff that's created in the game. For now, we do what we deal with. Alright, so that's Interstate 25. Like I said, southbound for that. Cheyenne, Wyoming. After that, it's Denver, Colorado. Then Albuquerque, Mexico. Then the last of that is El Paso, Texas. So yes, Interstate 25 would end over here if it was going north. Unless it merges with Interstate 90. Alright, Chapatrella, let me go first. I'm more important than you. Ha ha ha. So I wonder which city would be next. Which I already seen it, but it's nice to know you might have some of the pop-ups. You might see something at a glance of any town or city that's in development. You just never know. A suburb, a country, urban areas. You just never know. I'm still at Interstate 90 as we talking. We're still there. Alrighty, what we have coming up? Always look at the signs, because you just never know what you're gonna see. Welcome to Montana. So yes, Wyoming is gone. Any city that passed by so fast, which means that I was at a certain part of the state that was small. Of course, all the West states is bigger than the East, of course. But there's certain, areas you drive up the highway. Certain parts of the states are small, depending on where you go. A lot of turns you be doing in. Alright, finally I see something. Has been as long as the last city before the last one I just passed by. Woo! I didn't turn my turn signals. Whatever, the AI is smart at times. Anyway, sometimes they're stupid, but at the time they're smart. No big deal. I would love one day, imagine the modders, if they create a new application, you go trick someone online with the Coast to Coast mod. I could imagine that. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. I would love to have that. Like, if they have that, I don't know what. I'd be speechless for the rest of my life. Imagine you with a group of people online, you're driving from coast to coast. You know how exciting that is? You're not going to want to do nothing else. You probably don't want to go to school. You don't want to go to work. You're probably been in this map all day. Discovering lots of places. So Interstate 94 is coming up. I remember that highway from Milwaukee. Now it's a possibility to I'd probably been my destination a lot faster if I would have took Interstate 94, but we still met up each other anyway, so what's the difference? So let me stop here. What we see? What do we see? So we see Miles City and Dickerson. Those cities could be in Montana or South Dakota or North Dakota, one of those states. But I'm going west, Interstate 90, which is Boozemont and Buffy. I believe those cities is in Montana still, or it could be in Idaho. Pretty much, I'm almost done with this commute. Not that much states left to drive. All right. So Billings, Montana. It's to the right. We going north for that. Okay, that's the same signs as a couple of seconds ago. Okay, I didn't miss nothing out of that. Let's keep going. So pretty much the miles that's left from my waypoint, my gas number is going down as well, my gas. So pretty much the same thing, I know. So if my gas runs out before I get to Seattle, hit the service button. Let the video continue. So it will put me to welcome to Seattle. Then I know my destination was completed. I don't want to stop for gas if it's like 50 miles left, because that's useless. Even though you're probably doing the cities of you probably do want to see me entering Seattle, but we'll see what happens. But one thing about running out of gas, you still better drive for a little bit, probably for like 1 minute. So I would try to do fast speed as much as possible until I get to Seattle. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, construction. Slow it down. Slow, 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 slow. I know you want to try to cut in front of me, but you're not doing that. But I'm going to cut through the grass in the middle. Yeah, do that. It's a lot more simpler. But I know in real life I can't do they don't do that. You like a commercial, what you see on TV, what you see on TV or what you see. Do not try this at home. Remember that commercial? Do not try this at home. So what I'm doing right on the computer, do not try this in the real world. Don't do that. There's consequences by that, punishment. Hey, if you do while getting caught, that's on you. Hey, more power to you. By the time I probably get to Washington or Idaho, it's gonna get dark. So that means I'm gonna go to that rest stop to push the time up again. Most likely that's gonna end up happening. Now I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pass through the city of Boise, Idaho. I'm not sure, because Idaho is a small part of the state, depending on where you coming through at. Might be very short-lived. I believe this region is called the Cascades. I remember that name because in the crew, I remember seeing that name when you go to the northwest. Yeah, I see Interstate 15. I know the highway very well, that freeway. Very popular freeway. So if I decide if I want to go southbound on that freeway, it would take me to Salt Lake City, Utah. Then right after that, St. George. Then Let's not forget. If you want to go to the desert, if you want to go more south, that freeway would take you to Las Vegas, Nevada. Then the highway itself, that if you want to keep going and going and going, it will take you all the way down to the end of California, which is San Diego. But Interstate 15 North, it will take you somewhere in Canada. I think it's Calgary. That's a city in Canada. Even though the route and the number of the symbol is different when you go into Canada, but I know it'll take you straight up there. Butte, Montana. Get off the exit, you make a left to the left side. So let's look at the map real quick. Where are we? Oh, Missoula, Montana. We almost done. Oh, Idaho! Wow, I forgot about Idaho for Interstate 15. That's in Idaho as a city, Idaho Falls. Wow. Then this is how Utah looks. It could be the next DLC. That's how Utah might look. You see Salt Lake City and Moab. St. George should be over here somewhere. Yep. Then over here is Colorado, Interstate 70. Then you got Nevada, of course. You got Arizona and New Mexico. Yep. So let me show you something real quick. This is how the New Mexico looks for the real game, the DLC. You get all of this. That's how it looks. It cuts stuff down here. You're not gonna see El Paso, Texas. You're not gonna see that. No. We already know what Arizona looks like, so we don't need to go any further. You see some tip of California, Southeast California. Yes. Interstate 15 I mentioned. It goes all the way down in Prime, Nevada. Yes, of course. So let me go back. We'll see where I'm mapping the map. Also, Twin Falls, Idaho, and Jackpot, Idaho. That's the south part of the state. That's way further down. See what I'm mentioning? It's a little part of Idaho you got passed by. This is a little bit right here. So I'm going to be in and out of it in no time. Then afterwards, I'll be heading to SpookyCon, Washington, then Seattle, Washington, and that's it. So I got 3 more cities to go through, and I'm finished with my commute. As you see Interstate 84 down a little bit, you see Route 395. So this is it. I'm almost done, guys. Let's go. 3 more cities. Let's keep it pushing. Now, gas-wise, let's see if I can make it all the way. So yeah, I'm getting by. I'm almost done finally. One more city to go in Montana, then I'm out of the state. It's a long ass state. It stretches as much as 800 miles length. I don't know if it's 600, 700, 800 miles long the state is. I know it's long as fuck. Especially in the northern part, definitely. Even though it is not much in this state, but still it's a very long ride. Lonely ride, right? Sun is coming down soon. I might not stop by the rest stop to speed the time up because I'm almost done. It's pointless. Could pretty much with this coast to coast mall, all these states look the same, similar. I did this for that 1 second, split second. I got caught off guard. Just the way the highway was being built around this area. And I did mention Interstate 84 because that highway, you know, it would it takes you all the way to the end of Oregon for Portland. Alright, what we got here? Masala. And that's for that city to get off there. Then afterwards, the last two cities, Spokane and Seattle, Washington. So we get in there, guys. We almost finished. This is really my first time recording this video. Usually, you know, when I'm recording, be very short. But now I want to do long videos. You always something to look at. Of course, I know that the signs are the same, so I'm not gonna stop for that. It's useless. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. See that long slant right there, that little bump part? Those underpath, you gotta be extra careful. You can't just speed through them, you just never know. Remember, I was in Nevada on Interstate 80, one of my videos. I don't know if I recorded or not, but I speed over an underpath. You know, I speeded so fast that my car just flipped because of the slants up and down. That really put me down completely. Crossing the car flips, you can't turn upside down. It's not like Grand Theft Auto. No way. So I had to press S7, a popular button. But it's not funny if it puts you real far. It's not. Okay, so I'm assuming he wants to turn. Ah, shucks. Luckily my vehicle is strong. Come on, move! One thing about this construction mode, it's nice, but only if the guardrails is not in the. I went right in the middle. Hear that sound? The construction workers with that machine. That's a nice little sound. Yeah, how long is this gonna happen? Yo, there's only one lane. I hope it's not happening for the rest of my commute. Good. Nah, why you got the same idea as me? I notice every time I'm pulling over and getting next to a construction section, bunch of tractor trailers and trucks be in my way. Unbelievable. Oh! Oh, I thought you turned for a moment. I got scared. I just wanted to blow the horn. I was just being a jackass. Being an asshole. That's what I do that online when I'm speeding on the highway. When I see the online users probably parked somewhere or driving slow or making a turn, I just keep blowing, let them know I'm moving fast. I'm on the move. I'm not stopping. I'm keeping going. Like me. I think I saw a sign that's welcome to Idaho. I think I saw that sign. Unless I couldn't see that well because the traffic patrol was in the way. Or the sign could have said welcome to Washington. It's one of them signs I saw. Well, I'm not going to have to check it because it's not that serious. I know I'm being Washington eventually. And I know Idaho is a short ride. I probably went to that state within 1 minute. So I'm at the northern edge of it. But if you're going down Idaho, that's a long ride. It's a long state. But going across is quick. Fast. It's still daylight. I'm happy about that. You know why? When you drive further west, it's like it gets dark much later. Good. I don't gotta waste time to stop by the. I don't gotta stop by the motel and hotel to rest. To speed the process of time. I'm glad I still see the sunshine. Also, my gas is in danger. Oh yeah, I'm getting close to Washington. I see Spokane. So the last two cities coming up. It's amazing they got Washington State and Washington D.C. in this country. Wow. Uh-oh, it's almost dark now. I saw the sign. That one said welcome to Washington. So I'm definitely in the West Coast. The Northwest. So I left Idaho. Alright, what is this coming up? I'm just curious about this. Ellensburg, Washington, Seattle, Washington, but I did not see Ellensburg on the map, so I'm assuming it might build that city in the next coast to coast mile. It might, it may not, or even if not, at least letting you know it's like real life, what you're bumping into. So Spokane, Washington is to the left. I'm going over the bridge right now. The city's right under me. So yes, the last city I'll be running to is Seattle. When I'm running into. Now it's definitely dark. So you know what? We will complete dark. We will finish the darkness of this commute. No more daylight. I'm almost done. So I got 250 miles left to go. And I'm finished. Woo-hoo-hoo! So judging the time from real life, I should be done in 10 minutes with this video. Or at least be done in 10 minutes of driving. Then I'm gonna talk and sit for a little bit. I'm going to show you the whole map of the coast to coast mile, let you know how it looks. In the event y'all did not have it on your computer yet. See, I see a little road right there to the bottom of the screen. That's Route 395. I remember that. If I take that route, it will take me straight down to the states of Oregon and California, and probably Nevada as well. Now the cities, I don't know that many cities in Oregon, but I know for California. Oh wow, I'm around the few already. Shit. But city-wise, that I'm gonna bump into is I don't remember. Might be Reno, Nevada. And wherever else. Now, the gas wise, I'm probably gonna run out before I get to Freeway 5. I might. Let me try to push for it to see what happens. Except for running the gas, I'm gonna try to keep going. If I crash, I crash. That's it. I don't want to stop for gas. I just want to keep going. That'd be fucked up if they stop me right now. I'm like, no! That's why I want to keep going. Even though I'm not going to like that, but it's part of life. Deal with it. Now, since it's dark, still got a lot of miles to go. I don't know if my car gonna make it. I don't think so. I should have stopped over there. Starting to build up traffic. Construction coming up. I should have stopped over there. My luck is probably gonna be screwed. But I want to keep going. Well, hold up. Hold up. Let me stop. 118, 150. Okay, it was 118 miles left I have for the ride. And the fuel remaining is 156. So I should make it. I'll probably make it up to here, at least to Freeway 5. At least if I make it to Freeway 5, then I know I'm good. That's Seattle right there. So yeah. Let's make it to at least the Freeway 5. At least I'm close to my destination. Yeah. See, these cars wasn't so in the way. Ooh. I might have to be very careful because the guardrail could come up anytime. I don't trust it. I just can't wait till the numbers start decreasing quicker so I can get to my destination. So yeah, I'm getting close. I could make it, maybe. But I'm not going to stop because I already know Interstate 5, like I already said. It ain't really much to see. Interstate 5 left after Seattle. We already know Freeway 5 north go to Vancouver, Canada. And Freeway 5 going south is Portland, Oregon, and the rest of the state going south to Eugene. Afterwards is California, Hornbrook, Reading, and the rest of the south. You know it all. You know the rest of it. Yep. Only the traffic wasn't so dense like this. Move it! I'm making it! Yay! Watch when I get to Freeway 5. I'm gonna say out of fuel. Watch. I'm like, damn you! I'm not gonna stop for the signs, and it's dark. It's hard to see in the dark. There's no sign. There's no sign anyway, unless I didn't see it on the top. Yep, that's all the overpass. That's in it. That's Freeway 5. So guys, I made it to Seattle. I sure did. I'm in Seattle. Yay! Here I go. Look at the cities. I'm glad y'all got a chance to see this. I'm gonna keep going to the gas stop. So welcome to Seattle, Washington. I have made it. Great job. I didn't need no gas again. Look at that. Look at that building all the way to the left or at the end. It reminds you of the same building as Las Vegas, the Stratosphere Hotel. I think that's a space building, what it's called in Seattle, the Space Shuttle building. That's that building with the rooftop restaurant. Same type of building like Las Vegas, yes. So I want to keep going. I want to see what else is in Seattle before this gas cuts me off completely. So Interstate 90 is finished. The freeway has come to an end. And my gas will be done. I have made it. So I'm meeting up to 5 freeway. I'm back to it, right? Can't you believe that? So yes, my commute is done off. I did it, yes! So guys, we did the coast to coast drive. We done it. And I got 21 miles left for fuel. Unbelievable, I made it. Like I said from the video, I only need the gas stop for gas one time, and I was correct. See what's on Interstate 5? There's nothing else. There's nothing else after that. Vancouver. And under that, you know, Portland, Eugene. Then back to Holmbrook, yeah. And the real map is cut off over here, but you go all of this Oregon. McDermott. Oh, I was Route 95, not 395. I was Route 95. Oh, okay. And then it's over here. Winnebago, Nevada. Okay. And I saw Interstate 84 at the bottom of the screen for a while. No, it was 395. All these 95s, right? Popular number, but 395 doesn't go too far. It meets up with 84. Okay. So here we go. So, my waypoint. This is what I did. I'm over in Seattle. That's where I stopped at. Now, this the yellow. That's the order. That's the order driven I did. The whole Interstate 90, like I said. Look at that. 3,000 miles worth of driving. Look at this. See, I drove. Whoa. Now that's Interstate 80 I'm looking at more. Whoa, Interstate 90 go back up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I do all of this. Look at that. I drove all of that. Can't you believe that? The whole United States. I want to show you the rest of the map, because I didn't show you that earlier. Look at all that. East Coast. See that? East Coast. The Midwest. Now, the Central Plains. Including the southern part of the United States. The southern part? Yep. See all the states? I have them. I'm going to show you a little bit more of Canada. See? Now, it come the West. West Coast. The mountain states. See that? Look at big ass Texas. Oh my. The biggest state in this map. Canada's a country. So two different areas, two different names. So yes guys, we did it. We did the coast to coast mod map commute. We have done it. Unbelievable. We did it, right? So, I'm gonna say good night, everybody. It's nice meeting y'all. I would highly recommend check all my videos. If you're into American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator, you will see all of this. Alright? Have a blessed weekend. Furthermore, in upcoming days, I will be doing more coast to coast. Traveling. Different interstates. Whether it's from the east to the west to the east, or from the north to the south, or from the south to the north. I will be doing that. Like today I did from the west coast to the east coast to the west coast, Interstate 90 and 80. Different times I'll be going up and down. It could be Freeway 5 or Interstate 95. Yep, and I did Interstate 10. See the yellow? I done that a few days ago. Check out that video. I did coast to coast, Interstate 10, all the way across. So, I'm off this. Goodbye. Great bye. Alright? Later. Last thing I want to say, like I always say, if you like what you see, whether it's this video or other videos, you know, besides these driving games, it can be fighting games, or even me on vacation, different states, just contact me. Request me, alright?